All right, welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by our friends at Express Frame. If you're looking for a last-minute gift idea, Express Frame has some beautiful prints on sale right now. I saw some cityscapes down there, some New York shots, just absolutely fantastic. And if you need last-minute framework, last minute, call them immediately. They may be able to squeeze you in, and let me tell you, if they do, you will be very happy you called. Nobody is better than Express Frame. Basically, if I could put a sign on my house that says Home by Express Frame, they've done everything in there. Love these guys. You will too. ExpressFrame.net to learn more. All right, let me quickly tell you once more, next week's show. And actually, it's still this week's show since it's Saturday. Christmas Eve day. Yes, we're going up against the NFL schedule because they're playing on Christmas Eve. Well, DVR us. If you can't watch us live and watch a full Orange Bowl preview, DVR us and watch us while Uncle Lewis is driving you crazy next week and you got time off at home. It's a great preview. All you need to know about Clemson, how Clemson might attack UT's defense, how Tennessee should deal with Clemson's defense. Justin's going to be dealing with the whiteboard. We got game predictions, the whole 9 yards. Christmas Eve, 1 o'clock, right here on WATE 6. And if you can't watch us live, DVR it and watch us next week before the game. All right, let me show you another graphic right here. Here you go. Todd McShay of ESPN put out his first-round mock draft. Number 1 pick, okay, and I'm just showing you the quarterbacks and the receivers. Number 1 pick, Bryce Young. Number 4 pick overall, C.J. Stroud. Number 6 to the Atlanta Falcons, Will Levis. Number 11 to the Carolina Panthers, Anthony Richardson. And then you see 4 different receivers going in the first round. I'm not surprised I don't see Hendon Hooker in the first round as a quarterback. I'm not surprised by that at all. I'm surprised that Will Levis and Anthony Richardson are that far ahead of Hendon Hooker. Yeah. I'm a little surprised that Jalen Hyatt isn't in his first round at all. And you've got 4 receivers taking him from him. Gentlemen, your reaction to what you see there on the list. Let's leave it up for a second.
If I look at that board, I think the Vikings, who had the greatest comeback in NFL history yesterday, I got it in there.
You got it in.
I've seen them linked to Jalen Hyatt on several things. I would not doubt that Hyatt gets into the first round. The 2 quarterbacks from the SEC that are in the first round, if my guys drafted either one of them, I would become a Tennessee Titans fan. That's unbelievable.
If it's 4th round or something, 3rd round, you'd take it.
I'm not talking about not being drafted, but first round.
Yeah. Chuck?
I tell you what, I think
ball fan. Give us the reaction.
As this, I see the SEC quarterbacks. I think that we're going to look back and say that's 2 of the most overrated quarterbacks we've ever talked about on this show: Will Levis and Anthony Richardson. In terms of winning games in the NFL, you look at the Titans there. That would mean the Titans are going to be drafting a wide receiver in the first round 2 straight years. They took the kid from Arkansas.
Well, we're not
getting into all that. But you can see all that, but I don't see all. Well, I just don't see that all the receivers going like that.
I don't see Hyatt being at least the 5th receiver. I think surely he goes in the top 4, I would think. Talent-wise, go ahead.
Well, Zay Flowers is a good player. Zay Flowers is a really good player. He was basically the primary target for Boston College in terms of defensively prepping for him. Jordan Addison is a really good player.
Those Tennessee are really good players. He was at Pitt last year.
To me, I think Jalen Hyatt, obviously he won the Blitnikoff Award this year. He's on their level. I think it's basically in that building, the guy pulling the trigger, you could put him in a hat, in my opinion, in that way. As far as quarterback, it's laughable to me that Will Levis gets the pub that he gets. I still haven't seen it. Anthony Richardson, I haven't seen as much of him, but I don't see that. But we see guys get hired and fired every year in the NFL because they can't figure out the quarterback situation.
Well, someone need to take these shots. Go ahead. We got about a minute.
Didn't Levis and Richardson lose to Vanderbilt? Do I need to say more?
No.
Pretty good.
Jalen Hyatt, by the way, would be a first-round pick to me. I think he fits what you need, the great speed that he has.
I wonder if it's his height.
And I was going to say the height.
I'm glad I jumped in.
He doesn't weigh as much.
Right.
The same reason that South Carolina didn't want him.
Zay Flowers is smaller.
He also
Zay Flowers is
He's
smaller.
Well,
He's smaller.
he also, you're going to get back into this route tree, which is what gets thrown at all these veer and shoot guys. They don't run a ton of routes when you come out of this Heupel system.
I think Jalen Hyatt will do very well at the combine too, so that's going to help him. I think he would be a guy. Yes,
he's a legit NFL prospect.
But is he viewed as more of a straight line guy?
Probably, but I think we don't know because we haven't seen what he wasn't asked to do.
Very good. Chuck, Justin, Jimmy, Bob, Mark Pankratz, who already left. Thanks to all these guys. Thanks to our sponsors. Thanks to you for being with us again here. We will see you, I hope, Christmas Eve, 1 o'clock on Saturday, and then New Year's Day back here live to break down the Orange Bowl. See you then.